Welcome to the Charley Reed Show with your host, Charley Reed. Jussie Smollett released a new song in April of 2022, which appears to be addressing his conviction for essentially staging and falsely reporting a hate crime. If you are not familiar with this case, back in 2019, on January 29th, Empire actor Jussie Smollett reported to police that he was attacked in his Chicago neighborhood late at night during a polar vortex. He claimed he was attacked with a delicious Subway tuna sandwich in tow, while MAGA supporters with MAGA hats on beat him, put a noose around his neck, and poured liquid on him, while also spewing racial and homophobic slurs. Eventually, Jussie's story began to fall apart, and many details emerged that made it pretty clear that Jussie orchestrated this attack with the help of two of his friends, who were brothers and were black, which is significant because Jussie's implication was that he was attacked by two white, racist, anti-gay Trump supporters. So on March 10th, 2022, Jussie began serving time in Cook County Jail after being sentenced to 150 days in jail, 30 months of probation, and ordered to pay a little over $120,000 in restitution to the city of Chicago, in addition to a $25,000 fine. Jussie was immediately ordered to begin serving his time that day and was escorted out of the court as he defiantly disputed his sentencing, shouting publicly and proclaiming his innocence while holding up his fist as a sign of injustice to the African American community. However, Jussie's lawyers appealed, and Jussie was released from jail after serving 6 days of a 150-day sentence. Appellate Court Justice Thomas Hoffman and Joy Cunningham signed the order, while Justice Maureen Connors dissented. So here we are now with Jussie. He has just released a new song titled "Thank You God," which has lyrics that appear to be once again proclaiming his innocence. Here is a snippet of the lyrics from this song, and you can make your own determination. Some people searching for fame, some people chasing that clout. Just remember this ain't that situation. You think I'm stupid enough to kill my reputation? Just simply to look like a victim, like it's something fun. Y'all better look at someone else. You got the wrong one. Now, I have always maintained that if Jussie, in fact, did not commit the crime he is accused of, I will issue a heartfelt apology. It doesn't look good to me, but stranger things have happened in this life. But I must say that if Jussie is guilty, as I believe he is, this is one of the worst cases of lying I have ever witnessed. This is beyond Pinocchio. This is beyond fibbing, telling an untruth, a white lie, being dishonest, deceitful, and a fabrication. This requires a team of mental health professionals to sort out. Doubling down on his preposterous claim that he was attacked when so much evidence has been revealed that shows he most likely paid for this fake incident to occur under his command is baffling to me and to a large majority of the general public. And now, after all of this controversy, he makes a song. I just hope that this song, "Thank You God," doesn't come back to haunt him if he is lying, because if anybody knows the truth, God does. There are many mysteries I would love to ask God about, and now I've added to my list something that baffles me about Jussie's case. Why did Jussie hold on to his delicious tuna sandwich from Subway while he was being viciously attacked? Subway sandwiches are very good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it was manna from heaven. TheBlast.com reported, quote, according to the former Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson, Jussie claimed to have purchased a tuna sandwich at 2 a.m., which he could understand, but added he comes back and gets attacked in a hate crime, supposed hate crime, and during all this scuffle, they poured bleach on him and all of this, and when he got up and went into his apartment building, he still had that Subway sandwich with him. That doesn't happen. As we reported, the initial interview with the actor was caught on police officer body camera and included a description of the alleged hate crime and the aftermath of the so-called beating. Johnson pointed out that in most cases, victims abandon anything they are holding during an attack because they are afraid, end quote. You see, I can't ask Jussie why he held on to that Subway tuna sandwich, because I can't be certain that he would tell me the truth. I can imagine how hungry Jussie was that night, but as the officer said, how did he hold on to it when he was getting beat? How did he hold on to it when the attackers were dousing him with bleach? And how did he hold on to it when the noose was being so violently forced around his neck? Was he so hungry that all he could think of during his attack was imagining all those bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, red onions, and olives delicately placed on top of a generous mound of tuna fish, sandwiched in between a medley of greens, topped off with oil and vinegar? Was the sandwich so intoxicating that the symbolic black fist he raised in court was really a subliminal symbol to all Subway lovers to gloat that he hung on to that sandwich? He was saying he may have been attacked, but he did not give up that sandwich to the streets. Shout out to Subway. I don't have the answer to Tunagate yet, but I can say that I believe it is more likely than not that Jussie was able to hold on to that delicious Subway tuna sandwich because his attackers were gently staging this hate crime, which is why his sandwich was intact. Sometimes mysterious things that happen in life have very simple explanations. I rest my case, allegedly. Bloopers. Was he so hungry that... excuse me.